It was the end of May, and no matter what, this garden had to at least get started today. Things were getting ridiculous, taking a month to prepare my garden beds. Like, what is even happening? So I said, that's it. I have the next few hours to spread this mulch, and then if I don't plant one row in this day, then I was just going to cover it and forget about it for the season. I'm not even kidding. My motto for the year is joy, and spending days and days just shoveling mulch is not the epitome of joy. So I got the mulch shoveled, got a bit cold, got changed into my garden gear. Oh yeah. And then I have this solar proof string, and it was lasting 7 years. So I thought, you know what? I'm not trellising tomatoes. Let's use this stuff. Here I'm making stakes. So I'm actually cutting the saplings that were growing around the garden. Kind of crazy considering these were gone and logged 5 years ago. And now there is essentially a poplar forest just growing directly beside my garden. So I'm a get her done kind of gal, even though this garden certainly wasn't getting done as fast as I had hoped. But I'm making my little stakes here, and then I'm going to use that to mark the garden beds. You can see I have this new puppy, and he knows nothing about gardening and is my little shadow. So I thought, let's make rows. Kids haven't really seen a garden in a couple years, so I wanted to do this properly. And I did not have time to go to the store because, like I said, it was happening today, people. So I did it, got that in, and then I was quickly going to get my rows marked off here. And honestly, we're starting with one row. One row because it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. So my method for the garden bed this year, they call it the Back to Eden garden method, but I am calling it the forest floor because what I have is not just wood chips. I actually have crushed rock and some rocks. You can even see one there. It mixed in, which usually, oh my God, all you do is pick rocks from the garden, right? And every year it seems like there's more coming up. But I was like, no, there are plants that get minerals and nutrients from the rocks in the soil. Really healthy wheat used to have roots that would go down 6 feet, and it would eat crushed glacier silt and grow the hardiest wheat you can ever imagine. And now all of our food is completely deprived of nutrients. So I'm like, no, whatever putting in here is good. And I used to have a cow. So of course there's lots of cow manure and chicken manure, which is very well composted at this phase. And like I said, I've taken 2 years off gardening, something like that, to pursue my corporate life, which I recently quit. So that's why I'm getting back into this. But the plan for the garden is sunflowers, nasturtiums. Obviously, this just sounds like flowers because, like I said, all we want is joy. So I'm planting these giant Russian sunflowers, and then I'm going to interplant with the teddy bear sunflowers. And then I'm also adding shallots because they're beautiful. Oh, just like the best thing you can ever grow. They're like a gift that keeps on giving. In my old videos, if you catch them, I used to just find shallots everywhere. And oh my God, I can't believe I even had to buy these, but I bought them from T&T out of Winnipeg, which is just like an amazing seed company. So I was happy to support them. And then also in this row, you're not going to get to see it all because it's just really boring watching people plant, but I'm also going to be planting some carrots. So here I put in a little bit of dirt where I plant. There is soil under there, but that's as far as I would go. Oh yeah, part of this mission in my life, like I said, is joy and not getting burnt out on the garden. So I was making my mama secret sauce. This is a matcha latte, but I add an egg yolk and I froth the cream and I just make it so nutrient dense. It's the best. And then I take 5 to relax and enjoy this old out of print book about this explorer that was going across. She was hiking across the Rockies to Jasper. If you can find books out of print, people, this is joy and magic. And I knew I would get the garden done by the end of the day, or at least this one row. So that was it. So after that was done, I had to get dinner going. I'd actually recently had a tea party in the garden, which was so fun. It was like a little mama get together. And so I still had the table set up. That was just yesterday that I'd had it. And so I got it all going. And then I'm like, why can't we cook outside? Everybody just needs to cook outside. Don't think that my grill is fancy. The grill is not fancy. It is something that I want in a golf tournament, but they sell them at Costco. And if ever you have it in the budget, just get one. Mine is 13 years old, I think, and they last forever. So we had like a super basic stir fry, and that was our beautiful day.